Hey, welcome back gamers to Gamer Guide channel, and today we're going to be taking back up Banished and getting another 5 years done, seeing if we can get to 300 villagers or have our town brutally destroyed by some unfortunate circumstance such as disease, hurricanes, or whatever it is that we can't deal with essentially. So anyway, last time we left off we were getting ready to build a city hall, and it looks like we had a little bit of stone, a little bit of progress made on it. But largely, and I kind of didn't notice this at the time, but they were building houses and stuff closer to the work areas, which is not necessarily a bad idea. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. It has been a little while since I've been playing this game, so I don't want to go too fast to start with. I just want to see where we are at as far as our town. We do have our northern wheat field completed, and let's just take a peek here down on the south side. We do have the field set up, but we need to get that barn finished if we're ever going to start using it, and have hunting cabin on the far side too. So what I'd like to do this time, definitely want to get the city hall done so we can start accepting more villagers. The goal here on this series, if you're new here, is that we want to get 300 villagers before we get wiped off the planet by some natural disaster we're not able to handle. In this game there's things like tornadoes and all different kinds of famine and disease and stuff, and then you're also battling the elements. And it's a little bit different kind of game. I mean, there's no orcs or monster hordes that come in to attack you. It's just kind of dealing with everyday situations. Let me pause it here real quick. It looks like we might need some wood choppers, so we'll start with that as I talk to you all. So thank you guys for being part of the channel here. We do have 2, it says. Okay, that's interesting. 1 teacher. Let's take a look here at our numbers too. We got 6 students, 4 children up here, 25 citizens. So we have dropped a little bit on our citizenry. So I think we have, I guess, a total of what, 35? Is that right? Yeah, 35 citizens. We want to try to get this built though, because we could take in, 10 at a time and have a little bit more diversity. We are going to also have to expand our housing out soon, too, because I'm pretty sure all these guys have families in them. We have 1 stone house with no one in it. So I don't know. We actually have quite a few houses here with no one in them, so we don't need houses for a little bit. But look at this. This house has got a family of 4. So I guess a lot of them are living near their workstations. Now, last time we left off too, we had increased the number of miners in our town because we were low on stone. That was one of the things I remember. So let's see here. I'm kind of getting acclimated here. We got our amount of stored food is pretty good, 3,800. Right now we're in early spring, so we actually should be putting people back on farming here. We have 3 farmers, but they're all going to be working this top wheat field. So, and that's fine. I don't mind that. Alright, hold on a second, guys, while I figure out what's going on with my recording software. Well, I'm back. I have no idea what happened there, but yeah, for some reason my game was slowing way down. So we'll go ahead and continue. And let's see, yeah, so we have all our farmers working up on the north field, which is probably okay. We are pretty good on food right now. We do have a lot of people, let's see, on fishing, hunting. We're having a couple on gathering too, so we have a little bit of diversity happening. Herbs are still pretty good. Nothing too major. We could go ahead and throw in more farmer here on grabbing these beans. That would not be a bad idea, actually. So let's see, how do we... Let's get that. We got that worked, and who can we take off? I think we probably have more stone cutters than we need, so we'll take that off. We'll put that guy on farming. There we go. And I don't think it's too late to get that underway. So we do have our field up here on the top, and we have anybody an herbalist? No one's being an herbalist right now, which is probably okay because we don't have anybody sick, and we do have a little backup of medicine. That's kind of what they do there. So, and it looks like these guys are hard at work. Now we do need some firewood, and so we probably need to step up our game there a little bit on firewood. But we do have 2 woodcutters, which I'm surprised that that is not sufficient. So maybe we should take, however, our wood supply is a little lacking, so why don't we take someone off wood cutting and put someone on forestry. Get 1 more person collecting wood, 1 less person chopping it. We'll probably be able to get more done that way. Because we only have 35 people right now. How are we doing here? We got 83 out of 124. Soon as the winter comes, we're gonna be running to get that stone and get that thing completed, because that's really the goal. And that was actually the goal last time too. We just need to get that city hall done, and it wouldn't be bad to get this southern storage barn done too. Of course, the bridges that we had started last time to get across for the other resources are fine. We can just kind of clear cut those areas, especially over here would be nice, getting all the stone and rocks and stuff like that. As it's not that far away from our village, we just need to be able to get across the river. How are we doing right now at our market? This is kind of a good predictor of a prediction of what is, you know, going to be highly valued and what is not. We're a little low on food overall here. I guess is some of it going here. We have a little bit of a stockpile of wheat and cherries, which are pretty lowly valued. Well, we've been completely bought out, basically, of the market, so our food is very scarce here, even though we have amount of store food is pretty good, but those are stored in people's houses, so I guess basically they're living off their reserves right now until we get this wheat farm done, and our beans, of course, too. We got one person on that. We can also harvest these trees, and we do have some yield coming here. We're not really doing a very good job of keeping up with our trees. Look at all the gaps here we have in our farming. So I know we should probably have some more people on that. However, I don't want to take them away from the other types of food. So next year, I think what we're going to do is we're going to rotate out beans for cherries, and we'll just maybe put 2 people, one on each of the farms. Or actually, after we harvest, I might have them go and kind of get the new trees planted, so in 10 years or whatever it is, you know, 5 years, we have some more trees to harvest. So we're in year 16, we got to get to year 20 in this little episode, so let's speed up a little bit, otherwise this is going to be a really long episode. Okay, so got some rains, got to help our crops out a little bit. And we are getting more wood too, so the foresters are starting to chop down some trees and keep things a little more regulated. We do need some of those kids to get out of school. We have 5 in there, and we do have, are any of these houses becoming unvacated? We have 1 student living by himself. So this is the party house of the town right here. Bustin is having parties all night long at his place. There's a teacher with Doria. Is that like Dora the Explorer in Old English style? Okay, so we have Spence, the woodcutter. Interesting. Just looking around who it is. And then we got the party house again. Good lords. You know, we got some vacant houses on the block. You could probably take one and just hang out with Spence, or, you know, Bustin. That's right, he's the party dude. So all the houses are kind of getting filled out. So eventually we're gonna have to get some more real estate going on here. Hiding cabin. We got August up there. So yeah, if we really want to expand, now we do have this going on, but we do have our boarding house in case disaster hits, or we get some people from outside the town who want to join us, some nomadics. Some nomadic people. Oh, good. Look, our stone pile's going up. They're finally working on this thing. I know I made this a priority last time, like hitting it several times, and it sounds like they might have listened. So awesome. We need to get cemetery done too, because we lost a half star last time because of all the deaths and nowhere to put them. Right now I guess we're just digging holes and throwing them in and saying, sorry, no gravestone for you, punk. So we need to get that done so the people don't riot against us and say bad things about our city management skills. Okay, and I'd really like to get this going too. Maybe I need to actually put some people to work on the southern field, but it's so far away until we really get this done. Let's go ahead and we'll make that a priority. Increase priority of this whole area here. I want that hunting lodge done too. So I'm hoping that will get them down there dropping off wood. That's a kid, I guess, that little girl in the red. So we got some new children born. We saw Doria earlier. We got Aberton, okay, and Marius. I can't even say that name. Anmarluu? Anmarluu? I don't know. If you guys know how to say that name. Well, we can't really say anything on YouTube, but I'd be interested. Maybe somebody can give me a phonetic pronunciation down there. Alright, so our wheat is going pretty good. These guys are just doing it, and it is summer now. It won't be long we will have to get that harvested, or at least start on it. No disasters to speak of. We're going to take all these farmers and we're going to dump them on just town development as soon as the winter comes. Still got summer, so I'm going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit more here so we can get this episode going. There we go. We're now doing 10x. And I never put anything on this field, did I? I guess we're waiting for a new crop type. Is that the idea here? I'm not sure. Well, it's wheat right now, but I have it on stop. Okay, because it's a mini field. But if we did get a diverse crop type, we could go ahead and put those in the main town and just keep our wheat out here for our beer making. And that is kind of the plan still. We are going to be making a lot more big fields here in the future and getting more breweries. 2 breweries right now seems to be making a pretty good amount of beer. We only have 80 ale there. Do we have a stockpile in our actual tavern? We have 86 wheats, but it's pretty much... the beer is gone. We have a tavern up here too, but we do have 20 and some fish stored in there. We're making some fishy beer. That's where they make the fish eye beer, the good stuff. Okay, so we could increase our ale up a little bit. I just like having that out there because that's worth so much more than the rest of it. So let's boost our ale up to 100. So, because that's worth quite a bit more than our cherries and our other crops that are much easier to get. Our firewood is low. Okay, that is a little bit of concern. We do have that happening though, so we're getting our wheat now that it's autumn. So I'm going to put these guys right onto wood chopping and to general labor, and we've got a trader coming in too. So let's go ahead and get that done. What do these guys bring for us? Now we really don't have a lot to trade with right now, and hopefully they got that beer over there, since oftentimes that is something we can trade with, but not this time, damn it, and we do need plum seeds. So we're just going to have to up our game here on what we're putting in the market. So probably bigger harvests, I'm guessing, and they don't want ale. Let's see if we can put some orders in for the seeds in general. Let's see, right now we have, we need corn, chestnuts, we have beans, and we have wheat, but everything else is pretty much on the list. So we'll get that going. So just bring it next time, just once. Let's get rid of this dude. Thanks for teasing us with the seeds that we can't have. You're fired. Alright. Okay, so now we are done there. I'm going to go and take these 3 farmers off. We're going to leave it at 1 farmer because I think we still got beans going. No, he's done too. So we're done with farming. We're going to put them on labor. Maybe 1 more on building. Definitely 1 other person on wood cutting. Now let's make another one of these general laborers. Actually, let's make 2 more of them foresters. So we're going a little bit heavier on wood because I'm a little more concerned about keeping warm right now than anything else. Do we have a stockpile of wood? We actually have a stockpile of firewood, so we are not gonna freeze to death as long as we can keep up with it during the winter. But that only loses one laborer, so let's move this around. We'll 2 laborers, 1 builder. Makes more sense. Now can we get this done? We only need 1 more stone. That's awesome. 1 more stone and we get people actually pounding nails into this damn thing. So let's see. Up the priority here. Do it. Build my town. Come on, you lazy MFs. Okay, hold on. Let's get this done. We're going to move this up to 2 builders. We need a mayor. We need a way to accept those nomadic peoples. Okay, our food is still really good. 3,652. So not bad at all. We're at 39 people because we've had some more kids lately. And we got some new students. I'm happy about that. So we're filling out the houses at least. Our school, 7 students, 1 teacher still. So we're getting a little bit more robust in that area. That's good. I'd like to develop this area next, I think. So maybe we'll work on that as far as just planning. We have 1 house right now, but we're really going to need more houses down here if we're going to keep anybody down in that area for this. We have a well. That's good. So let's see. I believe it was R. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I actually do remember the controls this time on the game. That's helpful. We'll add a couple more houses right in that area. And let's extend the road out. Are we already in spring? Late winter. Okay, cool. So that means it's going to be an early spring. I'm going to go ahead and put the farmers back on the fields from labor. So let's go ahead and we'll bump that down. We're going to bump our farming up. But this time, I'm going to see if we can do the big field with just 2 people. We don't need 4. I still want... Actually, I want cherries this time. We're going to have to maintain that. So that... Okay, that's a question mark. That's fine. I think I still want 4 farmers. So let's go ahead and take someone off... Let's take someone off wood cutting. We're going to make them a farmer. We can actually click the button, man. That's one thing about this. I play this on a kind of a small monitor, and it's so hard to click the damn little arrow sometimes. Forester, you can't make it any bigger. We'll take some of that foresting. We'll put them on farming. So we have 2 now. So we should have someone on beans. We'll have somebody on both the cherry trees. This one and that one. Great. And we got 2 people up here. Perfect. Should be a pretty good crop, and we should get all our trees replanted. That guy is actually taking some cherries out of here. They had a little yield from last year. That is surprising. They lasted through the winter. It really was a warm winter. Okay, here on the south side, we got people dropping off wood now at the houses. That's good. I'd still like some people down here. Is this a place we could maybe put... Here, let's expand the roads out a little bit, because I would like to add another gathering hut out here somewhere. I think that would be a good natural source of food and kind of diversify where we're getting that from in case something happens. And shit will happen in this game. It's been a little slow so far, but disaster is always right around the corner. See, the stonecutter just died. Later, Tian. But we got some people replacing already. So I'm just adding a road here. We could add another wheat field here in a little bit too. It's not that far away. So I think we're going to do that. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Why not, right? So where's our food? Let's go ahead and add it right across the street. It needs to be 15 by 15. That's the maximum size we can go. We're going to make this a little agricultural region. It's not that far from the barn, so it makes sense. We can clear all that out. Alright, so we're going here. We got some new trees planted. I'm liking that. I don't know why they're not planting trees here, though. We have somebody working this, right? Plant trees, you stupid bitch. Alright, so we got this coming along. Nice. No one is gathering herbs, though, but that's okay, so we don't really need that happening. And how are we doing on our graveyard, too? We are almost done on the graveyard, we're almost done on the city hall. God, we only need 1 more stone. What is going on with that? So let's go ahead and up our priority again. There's a whole area. Just do this whole thing in this vicinity. Get the clue. I want something just right around here done. So, okay, we got people farming like mad, running around. We do have 2 laborers and 1 builder, so the builder's got to be doing something. But I think right now the builder is down there on those houses, and I'm not sure why it doesn't default over to not building houses and building what I want them to. But the logs are all set up for sure. You know what would be really good down here too is a woodcutter's hut. Woodcutter, we already got that prepped though. We already got it halfway built too. We have lost about 1,000, 1,400 food. Let's see where we're at after this happens here with collecting cherries and stuff. Year 17, we're 2 in now. But if we can't get this done, I mean, this is what needs to happen. So I think this next season, okay, they're already harvesting. This next season, I'm going to make sure we have, like, a lot of builders. How much stone do we currently have? No coal. Don't we have a mine? Is no one mining? Oh, look. The graveyard's getting completed. That's awesome. So our 1 builder is doing something productive, because that will keep everybody happier. We should get our 5-star happiness back. Sweet. Alright, coal limit. We are currently producing iron. Now we could make another place for coal instead of having to switch this out. We only have 1 miner right now. And that's basically just to make tools for our blacksmith. Everybody's using iron tools. And how is our tool supply? We're pretty good. We're 89. We got a little bit of food at the market now. That's good. That's a good sign. Okay, so we just finished up there. It's late autumn. We could increase our total number of people for this now and take one of the farmers off. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take one of the farmers off and we'll make that... Oh, look, we got a lot of people now in labor. So let's make another builder. Let's go ahead and make another... How are we doing on wood? Really good on wood. So I think we're okay with one woodcutter for right now. We could make someone a full-time herbalist. No. Could also make someone a full-time medic. See, I don't know if there's actually a good purpose for having someone be a clinician or a doctor, essentially, for the town, because they don't really do anything. Yes, finally, this is very good. We got 2 builders. Let's go and put one more person on buildings. I want to see all these things that we've queened up for Wraulings getting developed finally. We do have another woodcutting hut up top. That is really cool. And that's a good placement for one. That's about 46% complete. 3 laborers will kind of help with that. Now we don't need people on farming now because we are totally done with farming for this season. So let's go ahead and take all the way down. We'll add these to labor, and then hopefully those 3 builders will have the supplies they need to get cracking on that. We could go over to coal. How are we doing on our iron supply right now? 1, so not real good. Amount of stored, that's stone. 2 of those and 1 of the others. So why don't we go ahead and we'll take some of these and put them back on stone mining, stone cutter. Well, we have 3 right now. Let's go and put 1 person on mining. We have a trader. We don't have a vendor. That's not real good. Okay, we need a vendor full time. No wonder the market's not looking real great. We don't have anybody working the market. We need at least 1 person on that. Okay, so we now... Oh, good. Now we have people at the market. That would have been a disaster. Alright, always someone needs to be at the market. That's actually a useful service. Diet of old age, diet of old age. Let's place the vendor. Fine. Farmers. What else do we need? Oh, we got somebody here. Our merchant has arrived. They brought us wheat and fish. They want wheat for fish, huh? Well, we have exactly that same stuff. But tell you what, we'll give them some of the beer. We'll give them like 40 of the beer, and we'll take... we'll take their protein stuff. We're good on wheat. We really don't need wheat, and we really don't need fish even, but... we're a little lower on food than we were before, and actually it'd be probably smart to just take all the food, because I'm a little worried about our town here. So why don't we just go ahead and we'll just put in a number here. Can we not mentally enter? Okay, we can only manually enter up here. So 333, and we'll take this to 333. Okay, so how much do we need to give them? That's 666, so which each of these is worth 8. Let's just trial and error it real quick. You're overpaying. 640, okay, this is guessing here. So what do we need? Another 64, that's fine, we'll just take 2 of these. Actually, we'll give them 2 cherries. Not 20, 2. There we go. Perfect. Trade that. And they could put those cherries in their drinks. Oh, poor paused. Alright, let's see. Can he bring anything next time? Beef would be great. Let's go with peaches, plums, squash. Take more venison, that's fine. Walnuts. And that's good. Get out of here. Skedaddle, varmint. Alright, he is out. We are back. It's late winter. Okay. Let's go ahead and zoom this back out. And we'll get ready to go for this. Oh, we're on pause again. Alright, our frame rates have dropped again. I'm wondering why it's dropping, our frame rates. This is not like a really intense game or anything for graphics. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to try to see if we can figure this out. Alright, well hopefully that will improve things. I just switched the place that it's being saved, and so far so good. Looks like things are going a little faster. Okay, so we are in early spring again, and we need to go ahead and get our people back on farming. So I'm still kind of doing this rotation thing and micromanagement a little bit. And eventually when we get a couple more people, we'll probably be able to pull back on this. Our wood is looking pretty good. I'm going to go and pull down one person there. And our wood cutter, I think we're going to be able to stock up over the summer, so I'm not too concerned about that. So we'll keep 2 people on labor for right now. We do need farmers though, so let's put 1 more person on farming. And I'm going to go and turn off one of these. We got things planted here, so I'm going to go and turn this off. We're going to just have 1 person on the fields there. We don't need 2, just 1. And we'll have 1 person there, and we'll have 2 up there. And I think that's going to do us fine. We only have 3 right now. Builders, let's go ahead and take a builder off and make him a farmer. We did gain a little bit of food that last year, but I think it was partially to do with that trade we had. And we're 66% complete on our town center. Just kind of peeking in on it, seeing how it looks. Not too bad. We got a lot of people who have been dying here. August. Bustin's finally working, and hey, check it out, we finally got our bridge done. That is awesome. And we got our bridge on this side done too. So now we can get over to our east and west. Very cool. That is going to be a big help, because I'm probably going to have them go out and clear cut this area in a little while. Basically making room for more towns, or more area for town. And actually if we clear this out, we have both stone and wood. So I think that's what we're going to do in the wintertime. We're just going to take all this stuff out of here. I'm going to go ahead and put down a road just going into that. So it makes it a little bit quicker for them to get in and out. That's looking a little nicer. We got some walls now on the town center. Someone's actively building it. Let's see if we can see who's actually doing the work here. Oh, it's that. Okay, I see her in there running around. I see you building. I see you building that thing. Okay, cool. We got the trestles down. And let's see, we got to continue here. We probably should put someone back on herbalist. How are we doing on medicine? We still have that 110 because no one's gotten sick yet. That's just kind of a backup plan. We've got some new children. Very cool. We do have a graveyard with a couple people dead in it now. 3 graves out of 144. And not only that, but I've noticed that these graves actually disappear over time, so I don't think we're ever going to fill that graveyard up until we get close to our 300 pop. And that would even be hard. Ah, awesome, look at this. Our barn is finally getting started. I guess over the winter we really did improve a lot, and the hunting cabinet is coming along too, so we just need to finish that. Also got a couple more houses down there. I think actually having those houses set up kind of compelled them to get this whole thing rolling. So another thing we can do here too is put a couple houses here on the side. I'm going to put a couple of these stone ones. There we go. We'll just place them down there so we have people right next to the farms they're working on. And let's put, should we do one here too? Why not? And I actually wouldn't mind having another one of these boarding houses down here just in case, you know, disaster happens. I don't know if I want to put it right next to that though, but we could put it here. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have a big boarding house on the south side in case we lose our other boarding house or some disaster like a tornado wipes us out up here. Very cool. Alright, so we're in autumn. We should have all our fields harvested, or partially harvested, it looks like. And yeah, we have 2 people working on that now. Very cool. And how's our food? We're getting back up to 3,000, so that is good. Let's get rid of that. 3,400. We have our market with some good stuff. And this is looking a lot better since we introduced our vendor back, so that'll help everybody. Look at all the venison we have. Holy cow. Let's go ahead and add some more venison to the market here. I guess we don't need venison. We're doing really good on hunting. So let's go ahead and put out, like, I don't know. I'm just going to dump in like 300 venison for trade. I don't want to totally deplete the market of venison, but we do definitely have room to get rid of some. Of course, we're good on wheat. We got roots. Alright. Well, it's winter time, so let's get all our farmers off farming and let's get them building. I want to see that. I want to see those buildings done. Yes, we have that completed. That is awesome. And we also have the graveyard done. So now we can actually get new villagers from outside the town. So let us wander in eventually, and we can either choose to take them or not take them. Now, as I understand it, I don't know if this is true or rumor or what, but I've heard that, you know, when you get nomadic people, that you run a higher risk of getting diseases. So probably what I'm going to want to do here is go ahead and put a full-time hospital dude work in here eventually, especially when we get a first batch of nomadic people. Now we're a little low on wood, so I'm going to go ahead and put someone here, and I'm going to go ahead and put another person on forester. Because we do have wood stored, we're just not chopping it quite quick enough, I think. Alright, let's take a look here on the south side. See how we're doing. Here's kind of where everything's happened. Man, look at all the wood we have here. And we actually have another place for a woodcutter. We could make this the southern wood cutter place, the active one. Or we can also add another woodcutter to the people cutting wood. But we actually do need these logs down here for construction, so I'm not going to put anybody on that woodcutter place yet. I want to see all these houses get built. We have a couple that are stone. But not all of them. Okay, and now what we can do too is in this next season we're going to go ahead and start working this farm. So I'm going to take this. Oh, we got to choose our yield. So we'll go ahead and choose wheat. And we're going to make that an option to work it. Instead of 4 people though, we're just going to use 2. Alright, very cool. So now we'll have our first southern farm going, and I don't know, I guess we could actually do this one too. That would be a whole crap ton of food. And we'd probably have to take some people off other jobs to do it though. But why don't we just do 1 here? But we'll also make that wheat and work. Yeah, work is cool. Alright, there we go. Year 19. We are almost done with this episode. So we did get a lot done this time though. We got that town hall done. Very cool. And we did get the graveyard done, and we got the bridges built. And I was going to go ahead and clear cut this area, and I guess if we did that, that would really boost our total amount of resources we could use to build those things in the south. But we're kind of lacking the people for it right now. Alright, early spring. Let's go ahead and make that transition again. So we're going to take this down to 1 builder, put these all in farming. I'm going to go and take one of the people. I don't know if gathering is the right. Okay, we lost a fisherman too that we can't replace. Take one of the people off forestry. I'm going to go ahead and put them on farming. Yeah, we'll put them on farming. And let's take the total number down here too. Now we have 1 there, 1 on beans, which is fine for the food diversity. We got 1 on cherries, and then we should have at least 1 on both these. Awesome. And then they can drop off here in the new barn, so that's going to work out real nice. And we do have some people living down here already, so that's cool. We got little families happening. Got a 50-year-old hunter who just lives with a bunch of deer heads on his wall and nothing else. Crazy old hunter. What's his name? Mikkel? Lives with his souvenir stuffed animals from all his hunting he's done. Okay. Boarding houses and a stone house. Very cool. Okay, we got these guys working. No one's working this field though. Well, someone's supposed to be. Maybe this haven't made it that far south. Oh yeah, here we go. You're slacking. You're slacking. You gotta get those seeds planted. We could actually, let's develop some more roads around the town here. That's a stone road. I'm not going to go that expensive yet. But we are going to outline this with roads to make it a little easier for people to get to and from this area, and we have this little area. I didn't like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and add another house. Only this time I'm going to add a house onto this side, facing the fields. There we go, 2 of them. Should be good some farming, and since we have so much wood here too, if we get a builder down, we're going to be in good shape for construction. So this would be a nice little booming area as long as we don't do too many stone houses. I do want to make a stone run here. I don't know if we're going to do that. Oh look, we got a merchant in this coming winter, or what the deal's going to be. Okay. Wow, nice. Look at all that. And this is pretty good, because he'll actually take some stuff that we can sell him. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and we'll give him all of the beer. You can have all that. See, so that's 800 trade value already, and all I need is 1 seed. I don't need 2. So we just got to get to 3125. I don't think we're going to be able to do it though, because we don't have enough stuff put in the marketplace. We need to work on that. Venison, even with venison, we're not going to be there. But it, you know, what do we have? 300. So I guess we probably should have upped that more, because we're only halfway there. So let's just see. I'll put it in. I'm not calculating the math here well in my head, but just from inspection, I'm thinking that we don't have enough. So 100, would 100 more work? No. So damn it. Okay, we need to tell them to bring all the seeds again. Any seeds you have, bring them next time. Except the ones that we have, which is beans and wheat. I don't see those options there though. So bring it next time, just once, and we're going to up our quantities in our market. So get out of here. In fact, we're going to do that right now because that was annoying. Do we have any beer sitting left, you know, in the breweries? Yeah, we have 71. And then over here, how are we doing? Lots of cherries. Cherries and fish, but they've got rid of the beer. So I'm going to go ahead and up the beer quantity here again. We're going to go to 140 now, beer. Actually, we'll do 160. We don't need those 11 beers that are sitting on there. Is fine. They can make more beer. So 160, and how are we doing in our market? Got a lot of roots. Not a lot, but we have a pretty good amount. These guys must just eat venison and wheat all the time. Venison sandwiches do sound pretty good, though. I'll say I could do that myself. All right, so here's where things are happening right now. We do got this field coming in. Looks like they finally got that planted. It's late summer, so this probably isn't going to get fully done. I'm probably just going to have to tell them to go ahead and harvest it early. But since we are getting close to late summer, I'm going to go ahead and pull some people off the other things, like wood cutting. I'm going to have them do... Also, we'll take someone off stone cutting, and we'll put them both on farming. I just want those harvests to go smoothly, so we have tons of wheat, tons of food, because we're only at 1,000 food right now, so we really need a good harvest. 2 is probably fine there. Up that by 1. Early autumn, okay, so we need to go ahead and start harvesting, and they are. Fantastic. How about down south? Are we harvesting? Yes. That's not started yet as far as harvesting, but they are taken out of this. So these guys hopefully will be able to transition over here and harvest this before we get a frost. And it becomes totally useless. I'm going to put this at 2. We got Mika, we got Doria, we have all these people becoming adults and laborers. That's good timing. We have cap on our wood resources, so we are good on, yeah, we're really good on firewood right now. So we're right to go and chop that down to just having 1 wood cutter. We'll go ahead and increase our cap a little bit though, so let's go and make this 1,000. Reserve of stone is low. Okay, and we're bumping back up now to 3,000. We have gained a couple people overall. That's good. But we haven't got our first nomads in, so I'm looking forward to that still. Alright, for this last year here and winter, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and send them out here and get rid of all of this. So let's go ahead and just take it all, remove resources from this whole area. We're just going to go crazy, clear cut this whole area. So there's lots of iron, there's lots of stone, stuff like that. Alright, we've got all the food we're going to get, so if we didn't get this field harvested, which we didn't, and actually not even done harvesting that field. That wasn't too good. We had a lot of waste this year. But we don't have people living right here too, so it takes them a little while to get down and back. Oh look, we do have a stone house going in though. That's cool. So, but I'm not worried about it. I mean, we have 4,000 food. That's more than I think we've had in a lot of different winters. And we are in a winter, so let's go ahead and take everybody out of farming for this last little bit here. And we're going to put them into labor and building. We're going to go and put another person back on fishing. We'll put another person... Actually, like I was saying, probably should have somebody as an herbalist. Well, we're good on herbalist. I guess we need to have someone as a physician. So if we do get people in the town, new people in the town, we don't get some disease and die off like a huge amount of our population. That would be a disaster. We have 462 wood, so we're doing really good there. Alright, so we have laborers. They should be clearing this out. And that is going to help us a lot with this stockpile of iron in general. And in fact, since we're getting so much iron there, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to coal. And we could actually make these... we can make these, start making coal weapon, or coal, not weapons, tools. But I don't know. I just want to get a little coal first, stockpile, before we start switching over there. And we also need to get another mine made. That'd be a really good idea. So why don't we collect stone? Let's see. Collect iron. Okay. I actually want to manufacture it though. So here's the mine. We could make another mine down here. There we go. That would work. As long as we can get it in there. There. Yeah, we can do that. And we'll just run a road over to that little area. What do we happen here? Our iron is low. So that's fine. And we'll just make a little dirt road on over to the new mine. So that is prepped for our next episode. I also, after we clear this out, I'd like to get a little village or something happening over here too. Maybe some more farming area. Maybe a bigger plot for beans. That would be really good. And since we have so much wheat coming in too, I think I'm going to go ahead and up the amount of wheat that we are actually putting on the market. Since we're always going to be kind of swamped, you know, totally overloaded in wheat. So let's go ahead and make this wheat 600 to start with. No, it's not a huge jump, but we're just getting really close to being able to afford those seeds. So just a little bit more here and there should help. And wheat is something we have in abundance. Alright, no one's on that. That's fine, because we don't have anything but one farmer. Okay, and we're in late spring too. Oh, we're in year 20 too. Okay, that kind of snuck up on me. I didn't see that. So let's go ahead and... yeah, we've got to get people on farming, even though it's late spring. But the nice thing about wheat is it is really easy and early usually to be cultivated. So I'm not too worried about not getting it done. We need to switch them over though pretty quickly. So we'll have 2 there, fine. 1 there. Let's go ahead and work this orchard now, and we'll not work this one. We're going to kind of rotate those. We need to get these trees planted again. And good, we have our little stone house going in. We got people coming back down to plant. Fantastic. We have some new houses too, so the farmers can actually live down there. Very cool. I'm just going to add a little bit more road in front of the new boarding house. And guys, I guess we got to wrap it up here. This has probably been a pretty long episode. Time just kind of flies by when I'm playing Banished. Just a relaxing game, a little bit totally different pace than Robocraft. But so far we've been really successful. We really haven't lost an abnormally large number of people, and we're slowly and steadily gaining people in total. And now we have our town center done, town hall, and we have a boarding house, and so we should be getting people now from outside the town joining us. So I can imagine in the next episode we're going to be getting that first wave of nomads. And then we're pulling all the resources here from the side. So all in all, this is a pretty successful episode. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys, and I'll see you later in the week for some more Robocraft videos. We got big things coming up in Robocraft this week. We're going to be having possibly some new components added. That's kind of been the rumor. Mech legs, a new weapon, a protonal leash or something. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And then I do have more robots that I haven't got a chance to show you guys because I've been working on those build videos and just been working in general a lot more lately. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please subscribe, and I appreciate those likes if you'll leave me a like below. And please feel free to leave a comment too. Let me know if you're enjoying the Banished series. And if there's another game you think I might like, kind of similar to Banished, I'm not opposed to trying it. And I actually have a couple other games that I was planning on putting out here on the channel too that I just haven't got around to yet because of how much I've been working. Here we go. We're going to be in year 21 if I don't get off here soon. But anyway, guys, we'll start with year 21, or finishing up year 20 here when we come back in the next one. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time for some more Banished. Later.